My name is Marlene Mera. I'm the Chief Executive of Legislators, and it is our profound honor and pleasure to be welcoming you to the inaugural Nigerian Climate Investment Summit. As one of the organizers for London Climate Action Week, we are absolutely delighted at the response that we've had this year. We started in 2019, and every year since 2019, this is our 8th edition, we have doubled in size. We now have more than 1,400 registered events across the city. At this moment, you are one of 4 events which are taking place in the Mansion House. It's one of the reasons why things have been slightly chaotic. In the words of the COP30 President André Correa de Lago, when he was reminded about Belen's challenges last year, he said in the opening ceremony, "What life was imperfect." So this has been an imperfect start, but we have to be adaptive and resilient, and most of you are here now. So we will deal very quickly with the official introductions, and then we'll move to the main substance, because most of our speakers, I'm delighted to note, are already here. You've heard from myself and my welcome, and I'd now like to invite to the stage Mr. Oke Ahia, who is my partner in crime in this, the CEO of Sustainability, and him and his team are the reason that you have heard so much about this event in Nigeria, and certainly one of the reasons why we have had the profoundly amazing response that we have to this summit. Okay, over to you, please.
Thank you very much, Malini, and good afternoon, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, your excellencies. Because this is a Nigerian kind of event, we'll have to observe articles and even follow what is this year. Your excellencies, the right honorable get to see the Nigerian House of Representatives, Your Excellency, the Governor of Enugu State, represented by the Secretary of Government Federation, and of course, Your Excellencies from different spheres of animals generally. We're happy that you've had time to join us in this very important meet where we are not able to gather you here, so you have an opportunity to network. We brought you here together to explore how we can see the balance of climate finance with respect to emerging markets and developing economies. As you may probably know, about 15% of that financial flows, only about 30% goes to developing economies like in Africa. Of course, it's still in China. Unfortunately, that's where the greater needs are, both for now and the future. But what are the impediments? We will discuss those. The impediment will be very well that these economies are pretty much not ready or prepared to receive these financial flows. These are the issues we will discuss. But some economies really are ready. They just work, like the Nigerian economy, like the Nigerian government, like the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We made some strides, some important climate policy progress that will be discussed also in the city to show to us that yes, we are ready. Where is the money? The money needs to come. What is holding the money? We need to discuss those and move forward. So we are glad that you are able to join us at this meeting. We will move very quickly because of time. I just made the opening samples to pretend that I'm an expert. You know, guys, they're experts in the room who discuss this matter. So, without much ado, may I invite Ashutosh to come to the high table? Ashutosh is the please.
So I think there's some difficulty with the audio just here in the front. Can you hear it better now if we use the microphone? Fantastic. And still you can hear in the back? Excellent. Thank you very much. So it's my pleasure now to introduce a very good friend of ours at London Climate Action Week. And one of the reasons why we are here in the City of London, which for those of you who are not familiar with our very interesting city, which has lots of different levels of governance, is the square mile around where you are. This is one of the most historic jurisdictions in the world. The building that you're in is the home of the Lady Mayor. This is the first Lady Mayor in many, many years. Ashutosh will know better than I am. But we have been, with my London Climate Action Week hat on, we have been making a lot of effort to engage the many guilds that there are. These are these livery companies in the City of London which go back many, many hundreds of years. And for the work that we do on the energy transition, the most important is the fuelers, the company of fuelers. And it's my absolute pleasure to welcome us to his domain, the master of the worshipful company of fuelers, Mr. Ashutosh Sastry.
Holly, thank you very much. Much appreciated the wonderful well. Distinguished guests, excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ashutosh Shastri, and what Malini mentioned to you that we are indeed in the home of the Lady Mayor. She is the first Lady Mayor of the City of London, but she is only the third Lord Mayor of the City of London. She's fashioned herself as a Lady Mayor, and she's the 697th Mayor, but only the third. I will put a plug for the worshipper company of fuels, and the second lady who was the mayor of the Lord Mayor of London, happens to be a fueler. And subject to election, the next Lord Mayor of the City of London will also be a fueler. Now, I will tell you a little bit about the fuelers company. We have our origins in the wood business. So we were called the woodmongers in the Middle Ages. Why? Because wood was the primary source of fuel. So we have transitioned from wood to the petroleum business, to oil, to coal, and then to gas and to renewable energy. So our worshipful company of fuelers actually is a broad church for all energy. So we represent members from the fossil fuel industry, from the oil and gas business, from the nuclear supply chain, from the technologies. We have several people who are in the hydrogen business. We also have members who are in the professional services related to energy, related to engineering, training, financing. So we like to think of ourselves with a lot of humility, of course. Our densest concentration of energy expertise in the City of London. And where we engage with the City of London is where, is positioning itself as the center for climate finance. This is a place where capital will be raised for energy transition. And we are the company, we engage with the City of London, the City of London Corporation, the diplomatic community within the city, the Lord Mayor's office, the Sheriff's office, to promote, the energy transition and to promote capital formation in the energy sector worldwide. Now, I will make a few remarks. I don't know whether this is going to be a thing on, but on Nigeria, maybe in the question and answer session, I will make a few remarks regarding Nigeria. But I'm really looking forward to learning as much as I'm willing to engage in a discussion on energy transition in Nigeria.